it's Carolyn Brown here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to write an outstanding LinkedIn profile headline using a method that's helped hundreds of my clients find fantastic jobs. I'm also going to give you some examples, and make sure you watch to the end of this video because I'm going to give you a ninja trick that will really help your LinkedIn headline stand out. So you might have clicked on this video and be wondering, well, Carolyn, do I really need a LinkedIn headline? Because if you look at your professional colleagues, you look at your professional network, you look at your friends' profiles, you notice that a lot of people just have their job title. They have the default that LinkedIn puts in. Well, that's exactly why you need a powerful LinkedIn headline. A good LinkedIn headline will actually help you stand out amongst the crowds of people that don't actually bother. But also a LinkedIn headline helps you come up in searches, it promotes click-through, and it actually frames up the way that people will read the rest of your profile, because people don't really focus in on a lot of the detail a lot of the time on your LinkedIn profile. The only thing that they might actually read is your headline. So that's why it's so important. So here's one of the formulas that I use when I help my clients write their LinkedIn profile headline. Now, this formula has helped hundreds of my clients find jobs. So remember that you get 220 characters nowadays, so you can actually afford to be a little creative. So what I do is I put in a job title with keywords. So I might put in 1 or 2 job titles for a job that my client is actually going for, or a job that my client is actually doing. So that will help my clients come up in searches. Then I include something that they're proud of achieving. So something that they've done in their career that they're really proud of achieving. And then I include how they've made a contribution. So that's the formula: job titles with keywords, something that you're proud of achieving, and how you make a contribution. So here's an example of how this works. So you can see that for Will, his job titles with keywords are Customer Engagement Manager, Communications Manager. Something he's proud of achieving is being a winner of engagement awards, and how he makes a contribution is building great relationships and turning customer and stakeholder insights into strategy, action, and growth. To really make impact with that, how you make a contribution, you want to think about what your audience in your particular job role would actually value. So here's another example of a great LinkedIn headline that shows you actually how you can be really creative with this. So the formula is job titles with keywords, something that defines you, and how you make a contribution. And in this case, the job title is a CFO, board and head of finance. There's something that defines this person is that they've worked in banking and financial services, and that they're an expert in strategy and transformation in disrupted, dynamic, regulated and competitive markets. How this person's made a contribution is providing strategic certainty and immediate agility. So now you know the formula to making your LinkedIn profile headline stand out. I'm going to give you a couple of extra ninja tricks that'll really make your LinkedIn headline pop. So here's my ninja tip number 1. You can use symbols in your LinkedIn profile headline to really make the profile headline stand out. So in my case, I've used diamonds, I've used a movie camera, and I've used a sideways arrow. So they can actually represent visually things that you want to get across. Now, just a quick word of warning on using these types of symbols. I wouldn't go wild and crazy. I'd really think about the type of audience that would be reading my profile. So if I'm in a conservative profession like, say, banking and insurance, to use an out there star or flower or whatever is probably not going to be appropriate to the type of audience that I want to attract. But if I'm going for a more creative job, I can use creative type symbols and go as wild and crazy as I please. Now I'm going to put a list of browser friendly symbols in the description of this video so you can copy and paste them directly into your profile headline if you need to. So my second ninja tip is to actually change the font. Now you can't do that just using the LinkedIn platform. You actually have to use a Unicode converter, which I will show you how to use in a second. But you can see for Will, I've actually bolded Customer Engagement Manager. So those words will actually stand out when people go onto his profile and read it, but also when he might come up in various kinds of searches. So there's a site called slothsoft.net/Unicode Mapper, and basically converts your normal text to Unicode in different formats. So you can go fancy, you can go gothic, you can go bold, you can go italics, and it means that the font looks the same way on different browsers. So if I, for example, want to just make the words Customer Engagement Manager pop out, I type those words here, Customer Engagement Manager, and you can see that it's automatically converted into different types of Unicoded text and different types of fonts or appearance. So I would normally use something that isn't too fancy but still bold. So the output sans bold, so without serif. So basically I've typed it in up here. I click down here and I highlight it. And then I go Control-C to copy it. And then I go into the LinkedIn profile and open up the headline and basically go Control-V to paste it. And you'll see it appear. So if I save that, you can see now that Will has the words Customer Engagement Manager really popping out on his LinkedIn profile. So I hope you found this video on how to construct a LinkedIn profile headline insanely useful. Try saying that 5 times fast. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you like this video and you want to see more of us, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.